Loves, thank y'all for joining me for another one. It's your girl Sheba, and welcome back. Okay, so you clicked on this video for this. Yeah, it's all about the crochet. I have not done crochet in years, and I was literally at work, like, I think I'm gonna do crochet, and I did it within 48 hours. Typically, I purchase online, but because it was a spur of the moment thing, I went to my local beauty supply and got this. This is Boss Braid pre-stretched hair. I have never used this hair before, and I am going to try to find a place you can get it online and try to link that in the description box below. Here is a screenshot for you all that need that, okay? This is a color, well, anyway, more details about this coming up further. The full tutorial is coming up in just a moment. Make sure you stay tuned for that. But this is a total of 4 packs. 1B on the top and this color on the bottom. I wanted a two-tone look without meshing it all throughout my hair. In hindsight, I probably would have added a little bit more brown, but I'm pretty okay with how it turned out. Okay. She was extremely long. This is 28 inches. I did manipulate her and cut her. So, this is the length that I cut. Okay. I adore her. The hair texture is beautiful. It's soft, but not too soft. It is harder texture, but not too texture, like Congo curl, something like that. It's not that. I think I really like this texture. I'm gonna make sure that I do a review or a follow-up video with you all within the next 3 to 4 weeks, okay, to let you know. But this is not like day of either. I have actually worn this about 4 days, almost 5 days. And I'm just now giving you the recap, okay? So she is pretty good. Again, the full tutorial is coming up. My loves, you can rock this how you want. In the middle, down the middle is what I opt for. And I usually don't do that, but I liked it. You flip over to the side, right? Try not to get this on the mic. Other side. She is super light, and y'all, for real, I'm extremely excited because I didn't overdo this. Like, typically I like extremely big hair, and I would have used all of the 5 packs that I bought, 4 to 5 packs, and I did, and I literally used about 3 and some change, okay? And if I would have cut it in half and did it all over my hair, I probably would have used about 2.5. It's like really, really happy with how this turned out. But here, you'll see everything coming up. Stay tuned. As always, I want to hear from you. Make sure you leave those comments, questions below. I adore. And until the next time, be kind, be a blessing to someone else if you can. You and your families. Stay blessed as well. Check out the video. All right, my loves, let's go ahead and get started. My foundation today, what I'm working with is about 10 small braids at the front of my hair. Now my hair is kind of stretched out. I blow dried it out. But about 10 small braids at the very top. And then I have 4 big braids at the back. I took the ends from my top braids and I braided them into my back braids. And then I took all of those and braided it into one braid, pulled it up, and then sewed that down. Okay, and so that is what my hair is. Just to kind of quickly show you, right? Now, you are going to notice my loose pieces out. That's because I didn't want the extra tension and pull on my hair. Because my hair is much more important to me. As much as I love this style, much more important that I keep it healthy. And she's going through a revamping stage. And so I didn't want to put all of the loose ends in there. Also, my braids are really loose. I could have definitely done them tighter, but I didn't want them that tight. And so, yeah, so about 10 at the very top. Here's what I have. Parted it in the back. Put it in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4 big ones. My loose ends again are braided into the big ones, and then I have one big braid pulled up and sewed in. Okay. So star of the show. Typically, I purchase my hair online because I feel like I get a better bang for my buck. And so the star is going to be Boss Braid. I'm sure you can find this online somewhere, but it is 3-time knotless pre-stretched hair, extremely long. It's a loose wave. I didn't want a really, really deep wave or tight curl, but it's a loose wave and a 1D. Okay. And if I find a place online that you can get this, I'll link that down below in the description box for you. This is the color I'm going with. It's a very 2430 for my underneath. Okay. So I don't know how this is going to turn out. But I have a vision in my head, and I'm hoping that when I finish, the end result is close to the vision. So I'm about to work, y'all. And so I'm done talking. I'm going to go ahead and let you see what I'm doing. Turn around. Let you see the first few strands, and we're going to go to work. Starting just wherever you want to start, but typically I'm going to make sure I'm starting or going around the knot. I'm going to work my way on the outside in, pull my needle through, wrap my hair in, pull the needle down, pull this needle through, you have the loop. Take this, pull it through your loop. That's one knot. I'm going to do it again like it's a rubber band. That's 2 knots, okay? And when I said before, I usually do 2 knots, 1 to 2 knots for textured hair. That is what I mean. And this is extremely secure, okay? So I can possibly do like 1, 2 at the most. So we have come to the end. It took me about 4 hours to complete this. Now, granted, I did take breaks. I was going to go eat and get something to drink and tend into the house, and so it probably would have taken me about 2.5 hours to get this done if I reduced the amount of time that I was doing other things. But also in hindsight, I wish I would have started cutting the hair in half. Again, this was 28-inch hair, and so the install took a little bit longer because I had to pull the longer strands of hair in and knot and all of that. There was some tangling going on while I was installing, basically because the hair is longer. Once I started getting to the very top of my head, I did cut that hair in half, and it made the install process just so much simpler and quicker. So I will do that on another install. I'll just cut it in half. But yeah, the hair was wonderful. I do believe this is going to be a very low maintenance crochet hair, which is everything for me. And I hope you enjoyed it, right? At the very top, I did do invisible knots sporadically throughout my hair, but for me, I'm not so keen on that. I've noticed that if I take very small pieces of hair, and I do mean like micro thin, it takes a little bit longer for me to do it in the top, but the thinner the pieces are, the smaller the knots are. And so the knots are not as noticeable if I just do that as opposed to the invisible knotting. And so, yeah, at the very top, that is what I did more so. I just used smaller pieces of hair. And that was it, okay? I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you have any questions, or if you may want me to do more detailed video for my new beginners or for my first timers, just leave me a comment and we'll try to make that happen. As always, I appreciate you. Be kind, be a blessing to someone else. You and your families stay blessed as well. Sheba is signing off, okay? Stay sweet. Bye-bye.